Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, a guide to a new you. Do you ever feel stuck? Like you're living the same day over and over again, wishing for something new, something better? What if I told you that you have the power to change your life, right now, just by changing your mind? Welcome to English Journey, where we help you grow personally while mastering English. I'm your host, Celine, and I'm so excited to share powerful ideas with you every day. If you want to improve your English skills, understand important life lessons, and build a better future, you're in the right place. Before we dive into today's incredible book summary, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos daily, and your support helps us reach more English learners like you. Stick around until the end for the key takeaways and a fun, short quiz to test your understanding. Your thoughts and feelings create your reality. Let's start with a big, life-changing idea. Your personality creates your personal reality. This means that how you think, how you act, and how you feel shapes your life and everything in it. If you are not happy with your current life or want to create something new and better, you need to change your personality first. This means actively working to change the thoughts you are thinking, the behaviors and habits you are demonstrating, and the emotions that have become a part of your identity. Many people try to create a new, desired reality while remaining the same person with the same old personality, and the truth is, it simply doesn't work. For real, lasting change, we literally have to become someone new, a different version of ourselves. Here's a deeper look at how this powerful connection works. Thoughts are the language of the brain. They are the signals and electrical impulses that constantly flow through your mind. Feelings are the language of the body. They are the physical sensations and chemical reactions in your body that respond to your thoughts. When you combine how you think with how you feel, you create what is called your state of being. This state of being is a consistent combination of your thoughts and feelings that creates your reality. Think about this. Have you ever had a powerful experience in your life that left a strong emotional mark on you? Maybe you felt fear, anger, bitterness, frustration, or insecurity. These strong emotions can become a deep part of who you are, almost like they are branded into your identity. For example, if you often feel insecure, you tend to think insecure thoughts. These thoughts then cause your brain to release specific chemicals that make your body feel even more insecure. This cycle repeats again and again. You think insecure thoughts. You feel insecure. You think more insecure thoughts. And you feel more insecure. Over time, through this repetition, your body becomes conditioned to subconsciously hold on to that emotion of insecurity. Eventually, you might even say something like, "I am insecure." Whenever you use the phrase, "I am," followed by a description, you are actually giving a command to your mind and body, directing them towards that very destiny. So, for most people, their biology, how their brain and body are functioning, is largely a reflection of their past experiences and old emotional patterns. If you are not guided by a clear vision of a new, exciting possibility for your future, you are often left only with the old electrical circuits in your brain and the familiar emotions from your past. This is why breaking old habits can feel so difficult. Changing your brain by thinking differently. Now for the truly empowering news. The latest research in neuroscience tells us that you can change your brain simply by thinking. This is called brain plasticity, meaning your brain can adapt and create new connections. When you begin to think about a new possibility for your life, a new goal, a new way of being, a new future, your brain starts to fire in new sequences, new patterns, and new combinations. As you begin to plan your new behaviors and mentally rehearse or practice in your mind who you are going to be in your new life, this mental action actually starts to install new neurological circuits in your brain. This means your brain is no longer just a record of your past experiences. It actually becomes a map or a blueprint for your future. For true and lasting change, you need to think greater than your current environment and circumstances. Think about all the great people in history, like William Wallace, Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., Queen Elizabeth II, or Joan of Arc. They all shared one thing. They had a powerful vision. They had an idea that they couldn't physically see and smell, taste, or feel with their senses, but it was so alive and real in their minds. It was so vivid that they began to live as if that desired reality was already happening right now. So can you believe in a future that you cannot yet see or experience with your senses, but you've thought about it enough times in your mind that your brain has literally changed to look like the event has already happened? Neuroscience says yes, it is absolutely possible. The power of feeling your future. Now, this is a truly powerful and transformative concept. Begin to emotionally embrace and experience your desired future before it has physically appeared in your life. Don't wait for a physical healing to feel wholeness. Feel wholeness right now. Don't wait for a new, loving relationship to feel love. Feel love for yourself and for life right now. Don't wait for a mystical, awe-inspiring moment to feel awe. Feel awe now. Don't wait for success to feel empowered. Feel empowered now. This is very different from the traditional, old model of reality, which is based on cause and effect. In that old model, you wait for an external cause, like wealth appearing, to feel an effect, like abundance. But the quantum model is about causing an effect. This means you begin to experience your own worthiness and your abundance before they physically occur. You have to feel wholeness for your healing to truly happen. We have to feel love for ourselves and love for life in order for us to attract love into our lives. The teaching involves instructing people how to emotionally train their body to feel that future reality before it has manifested. If they do this properly, their body, acting as the unconscious mind, begins to believe it is already living in that future reality in the present moment. This process even begins to signal new genes in new ways, which starts to change their body to look like the event has already occurred. The process of change, unlearning and relearning. The process of profound change, especially within a meditative model, requires two main things: unlearning and relearning. It is about actively breaking the habit of your old self and consciously reinventing a new self. In the language of neuroscience, this means pruning old synaptic connections in your brain and sprouting new connections. It's about unwiring old patterns and then rewiring and reconditioning your body to a new mind and a new emotion. This stops your body from signaling the same old genes in the same old ways and starts signaling new genes in new ways. Essentially, You are beginning to pull your energy out of the past and consciously investing your energy into your desired future. What we are teaching people how to do is not just to pray and wait to have their prayers answered. Instead, the goal is to get up from their meditations as if their prayers are already answered. Because when you combine that clear intention of your desired future with an elevated, positive emotion, you are literally changing your energy. You are changing your brain chemistry, changing the way your brain works, changing your genetic expression, and changing your entire chemistry. You are literally becoming somebody else. We have seen this happen over and over again. People have turned around serious diseases in a few months. They reach a level of awareness where the disease is no longer there because it seems to have existed only in their old personality. They are literally someone else. We have seen enough examples to know that when people reach a point where they feel so whole, so satisfied, and so happy with who they are and their lives, they truly care less if they have the disease, and that is often the moment it disappears. Your thoughts and emotions shape your reality. Have you ever truly thought about the immense power of your thoughts and emotions? Do you believe they play a role in shaping your reality? Recent advancements in neuroscience and epigenetics, the study of how your behaviors and environment can cause changes that affect the way your genes work, have revealed compelling evidence. Every single time you experience a thought or an emotion, it triggers a chain reaction of neural activity in your brain. As you continue to think and feel the same way, your brain begins to wire itself into specific patterns, creating neural pathways that define your core beliefs and daily habits. Your brain is incredibly plastic, which means it has the amazing ability to adapt to new experiences and new learning. And the influence doesn't stop in your mind. Your thoughts and emotions are deeply connected to your physical state. Research has clearly shown that chronic stress, anxiety, and negative emotions can have a significant and detrimental impact on your physical health. In contrast, positive thoughts and feelings can actually boost your immune system and significantly improve your overall well-being. This is why the placebo effect is so powerful. It clearly highlights the incredible role of our beliefs and expectations in shaping our physical outcomes. Now, imagine if you could consciously use this power of your thoughts and emotions to create the reality you truly desire. It is absolutely possible, and the very first step is to become aware of your limiting beliefs. Are you holding on to negative thought patterns or old ideas about yourself that are preventing you from reaching your full potential? By taking a step back and reflecting on these deep-seated beliefs, you can begin the important work of challenging them and transforming them into something more empowering. So in conclusion, your thoughts and emotions are incredibly powerful and influential, playing a fundamental role in shaping your reality. By becoming aware of your limiting beliefs and then harnessing the power of your mind through intentional practices, you can create a new perception of reality and a more fulfilling life. Are you ready for a reality shift? Fueling your reality with gratitude and positive imagery. Have you ever heard the expression, "What you resist persists"? It's profoundly true. The more you resist something, the more it tends to stay or even grow stronger in your life. Whether it's a negative thought, an unpleasant emotion, or a challenging situation, the more you try to push it away or stamp it out, the more it seems to take over your brain. Why does this happen? When you resist something, you are essentially giving it power. You are telling your brain that this specific thought, emotion, or situation is very important and worthy of your attention. As a result, your brain focuses intensely on it, strengthening the neural pathways connected to it and making it more solid in your reality. To truly rewire your brain and create positive change, you have to adopt a different approach. Instead of resisting what you don't want, you need to shift your focus entirely to the goals you do want to achieve. Redirect your attention from the things you dislike to those you genuinely desire. The incredible power to change your reality lies in your ability to reframe and redirect your thoughts and emotions. But how exactly do you do it? First, practice gratitude. Make it a consistent habit to consciously focus on the things you are grateful for in your life. These can be anything, big or small. Having a roof over your head, enjoying good health, having a supportive family, or simply appreciating a beautiful sunset. By focusing on what you are grateful for, you naturally shift your focus away from what you don't like, and you begin to see the world through a different, more positive lens. Another highly effective method is to engage in positive visualization. Imagine yourself vividly in the reality you desire, complete with all the feelings, emotions, and experiences you want to have. When you engage in positive visualization, you send a very clear and strong message to your brain about what you want to experience, and your brain responds by making it a priority to help you achieve it. In conclusion, resisting what you don't want in your life only makes it stronger and deepens its grip. The powerful solution is to consciously shift your focus to what you do want. By consistently practicing gratitude and positive visualization, you can redirect the flow of your thoughts and emotions and create a more fulfilling and desirable reality for yourself. Empowering thoughts, building blocks for your best life. Your current subjective reality is a direct result of the accumulation of your beliefs. It is not merely the sum of your past history or the external events, people, or places around you. In this profound sense, you actively shape your reality with what and how you think about yourself and the world. Think of your thoughts like seeds that you plant. These seeds then grow into the powerful beliefs that ultimately shape your reality. If you sow positive thoughts, you will undoubtedly reap positive experiences. Conversely, if you sow negative thoughts, you will reap negative experiences. It's truly that simple. Now, let's address the bigger question. How do you achieve your ideal reality? Consider these two essential steps. 1. Set more empowering beliefs about yourself. Empowering thoughts are those that serve you well and help you feel good about yourself and your life. They can fill you with hope, confidence, and inspiration. For example, instead of believing that you'll never be successful in your job, choose to adopt the idea that you can achieve any task you set your mind to. Instead of thinking that you'll never find love, embrace the belief that love is all around you and that you deserve the right person to love, the real you. These empowering thoughts will fundamentally change how you see and appreciate yourself, and they will pave the path for more positive experiences to enter your reality. 2. Focus on what you want instead of what you don't want. Once you know how to create a fulfilling reality for yourself, you will want to maintain it. This is where the second step becomes crucial. Consistently focus on what you desire, not what you wish to avoid. For instance, instead of staying in a friendship you constantly complain about, join more groups or activities where you are more likely to meet like-minded people who uplift you. If you want to be more fit, do exercises that feel good for your body and that you genuinely enjoy instead of committing to ones you hate. Your desire acts like a magnifying glass that focuses light. The more intensely you focus on what you wish to do, the happier and more fulfilled you will feel. By diligently applying these two steps to your day-to-day life, you can significantly better shape your reality with how you think, feel, and believe. So, I encourage you to reflect on your current beliefs if you truly want to take control of your life. Are they predominantly empowering or limiting in nature? Identify which ones you want to retain and which ones you need to reframe or change. Your entire day-to-day life will begin to shift when you realize that the power to shape your best reality has always been in your own hands. The power of daily meditation. Meditation is an incredibly powerful tool for personal transformation. It has been scientifically shown to provide a wide range of benefits for both the mind and body. These benefits include reducing stress and anxiety, improving focus, and enhancing overall cognitive function. You probably already know this, but like many others, you might not have incorporated it into your daily routine. Why is this? It's simple. Perhaps you've been led to believe that you have to look a certain way while meditating, or that it's too time-consuming or boring. Maybe you tried meditation once to relieve work stress, but the relief didn't come immediately, so you gave up. Have you ever considered that meditation is not just for relaxation? It is also a unique opportunity to actively rewire your brain and create new neural connections over time. This can have a profound impact on your life. By meditating regularly, we can become more self-aware, regulate our emotions more effectively, and reduce negative thought patterns. These proven changes can lead to improved decision-making, increased brain plasticity, the brain's ability to change, and a greater sense of overall well-being. What's more, meditation can help us cultivate mindfulness. Being mindful is not about trying to eliminate all negative thoughts while sitting in a difficult lotus position. Instead, it's about paying attention to the present moment, without judgment. It's about observing our thoughts and emotions with a sense of detachment. When we are more mindful, we become more in tune with our thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations. Think of these as upgrades, superpowers that enable us to effectively and lovingly respond to all kinds of situations, from something small, like a flat tire, to something major, like the loss of a job opportunity. When we meditate, we can begin to mend the gap between how we present ourselves to the world and who we truly are deep inside. This gap is usually fueled by challenging emotions such as unworthiness, anger, fear, shame, self-doubt, and guilt. So, whether your goal is to reduce stress, improve cognitive function, or become more self-aware, regular meditation can profoundly impact your life. With this understanding, you can now truly begin your self-transformation journey. Preparing for big changes. We all know the common saying by now: to get what you want in life, you must commit your energy, focus, and discipline to achieve it. But first, you have to know where to start. Here are some concrete steps you can take to help yourself develop that diligence and prepare for significant change. First things first, you have to induce yourself into change. Induction is a form of self-hypnosis that prepares you for the important self-rewiring work that is coming. Translated into practical action, inducing yourself into change can look like many different things. It could be identifying the perfect quiet spot in your home to meditate, or listening to calming, relaxing music. The goal of these tasks is to increase your alpha brainwaves, which naturally induce a state of calmness, focused attention, and an improved capacity to learn new information. With the right setting for meditation, you can then begin the process of pruning away old habits. At the same time, you can clearly define your desired outcome for a specific goal. It becomes much easier to stick to that new fitness routine when you vividly imagine yourself already having a six-pack, feeling strong and healthy. The steps towards a job promotion become more tangible and real when you can already clearly see yourself championing your dream role. By focusing intently on your desired outcome, you create a clear roadmap for your transformation, and you align all your efforts with your ultimate goal. Simultaneously, you must work to raise your level of emotional awareness. What are the issues that secretly bother you or cause you distress? Take the time to record them so you can clearly see the real thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations that lie beneath them. Observe these thoughts, feelings, and sensations without ear judgment. By increasing your self-awareness, you gain a better understanding of your behavioral patterns. You can choose which emotions to unlearn, and you can identify specific areas for self-improvement. By thoroughly preparing yourself in these ways, you can be truly ready to break down the limiting beliefs that have been holding you back. Activating your new self through consistency. Limiting beliefs can only truly break apart and lose their power when you are brave enough to dismantle your old self. If you have read this far into this summary, you already know deep down that you are capable of doing it. To genuinely break down the beliefs that hold you back, you must first clearly identify what they are. Once you're ready to examine your negative thought patterns, actively challenge the old assumptions you have of yourself that prevent you from reaching your desired outcome. For example, were you reluctant to leave a bad friendship because you secretly believed you didn't deserve nourishing ones? Take the time to retrace the origin of this distorted belief. Who or what made you think this way? Once you've identified the root of it all, intentionally redirect your focus onto a new empowering truth, that you are inherently worthy because every human being is. This crucial process ultimately creates new neural connections in your brain and frees you from false beliefs. Apply this powerful technique to other areas of your life that you are working on, such as romance, your career, finances, and even your spirituality. If you find some limiting beliefs to be more stubborn or persistent than others, don't despair or give up. Just keep up the consistent process of unlearning the old and relearning the new. Eventually, their grip on you will loosen, making way for new, self-serving habits and patterns to emerge. To keep your self-development process consistent and ongoing, you should not stop only at dismantling your old self. You must also actively fill up the void with the new you. This part requires mental rehearsal, so you know what you want to achieve and how you would look doing it. But what else is there to this new version of you? What specific details can paint a more concrete and vivid picture of this emerging person? Think about new thought processes, how you would walk and talk, and who your role models are. Once the image of this new you is clearer, more detailed, and more wholesome, it's much easier to become that person in your daily life. Eventually, you will become so familiar with your empowering beliefs and this new way of being that the only thing left to do is to fully embrace and live your new life. Recap, takeaways. Here are the main transformative lessons from breaking the habit of being yourself. Your personality, which includes how you think, act, and feel, directly creates your personal reality. To truly change your life, and create a new reality, you must fundamentally change your personality and become a new version of yourself. Thoughts are the language of the brain, and feelings are the language of the body. Together they combine to create your unique state of being. You have the incredible ability to change your brain and even your body's biology simply by thinking differently and by emotionally embracing your desired future before it has physically manifested. The profound process of change involves actively unlearning old, limiting habits and behaviors, and consciously relearning new, empowering ones, essentially rewiring your brain's neural connections. Instead of focusing on what you don't want, consistently focus on what you do want, and diligently practice gratitude and positive visualization to powerfully redirect your thoughts and emotions. Daily meditation is a potent tool that significantly increases self-awareness, reduces stress, and effectively helps you to rewire your brain for positive change. Before embarking on major changes, it's crucial to prepare both your internal mindset and external environment by inducing calmness and clearly defining your desired outcomes. Consistency in dismantling old limiting beliefs and diligently mentally rehearsing your new desired self is the essential key to activating and sustaining your personal transformation. If you found this video helpful and inspiring, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to English Journey. Your support helps us create more valuable content just for you. Quiz time! Now, let's see how much you remember from this powerful summary. Answer these questions in the comments below. Question 1. What 3 things make up your personality according to the book? Question 2. What does neuroscience say you can change just by thinking? Question 3. Instead of resisting what you don't want, what should you focus on to change your reality? Question 4. What are the 2 main parts of the process of change mentioned in the summary relating to old and new selves? Question 5. What kind of brain waves are increased to induce calmness and improve learning during preparation for change? Conclusion. Thank you so much for joining me today on an English journey. I hope this detailed summary of Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza has deeply inspired you to take conscious control of your thoughts, your emotions, and ultimately, your life. Remember, every book you read, every new idea you learn, and every step you take to apply this wisdom is a powerful step forward in both your personal growth and your English learning journey. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep believing in the amazing, capable person you are becoming. Books are truly powerful tools to grow your English and your life.